Yo, I know it's been a while since I did that. Well, for me, it's been a while. I feel like if I don't post in a day, it felt like I haven't posted in 2 weeks. So get used to it. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Miss What If, back again with another video of What If Deku was Invincible's brother, part 5. I want to believe. Yeah, part 5. So, as I said in my Jujutsu Kaisen video last time, I'm taking a pause off Ruby. I want to see how the series will potentially end this volume, or it doesn't end. Question mark. I don't know where they're going with their thing. And I will be doing a Spider-Man or a Venom one. Just comment down below which one you want me to do, a Spider-Man or a Venom. What if, or me, or Deku, or a different anime character. Just let me know in the comments. And also a Demon Slayer. I just I just been thinking about Demon Slayer. What if? So just tell me what kind of character you want me to put in as the main character, and I'll do it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So last time we left off, Deku and Mark had went to the ant planet to help Nolan fight off the Viltrum coming after him, but they lost. Well, almost lost because of one guy. They lost. Nolan was taken. And they told him they have 50 years to take Earth because they live a long time. So they go back. Mark talks to Amber, and Izuku talks to Ruby. As he goes to her office. They do a thing like a last off. Then we continue out there. So as Izuku and Ruby finish up their play date, Izuku, like, I'm sorry that I've been going for about 2 months. So she's about, how many months I said? She was like 4 or 5. I think I said 4, so she's like 6 months now. As no, she said, it's okay, just don't scare me like that no more. I thought you died. She said, I'm not gonna leave you, ever. She says, you better not. I'm beating your ass and telling the kids that you suck. He's okay, that's a little bit too far now. As if you guys know who something, it's Ivory, right? Arguments Ivory. I just read the, what's it called? Ivory. Just ignore this. Ignore it all. Ivory. It was something Ivory. We'll just ignore it. I'll remember his name. It's something Ivory, and Mark said, he says, we already went through in Mark's story, he fought the Mauler twins and the dude with a disform man. He says, call Unbreakable as well. As Mark says, Unbreakable have nothing to do with this. What do you want? I said, just call him. As he got, you know, um, Deborah by the neck with Oliver. As he comes through, knock on the door, he says, Mark, you called me. I'm here. And he says, I'm upstairs. And he says, okay, what's going on? And he says, so who are you? And she says, you don't remember me? I'm like, I never met you, like, ever. And I'm potentially confused of who the hell you are. He says, I am whatever the hell his name is. Even I forgot him. I call him that guy. As he says, that guy? I'm not that guy. As he said, you're pretty much that guy. I don't remember you. He's that guy that we fought the Molotovs with. They were making like this device portal thing. And Midori like, oh, you're that guy. I still don't know your name. You mind telling me it, or is something like, I forgot his name. He's just that guy. I'm gonna call him that guy. He's, oh. Then Izuku will blitz towards him. He makes a portal is that Deku will go through. As he's on a building, he says, where the hell am I? And he turns around. It's Batman. Batman like, who are you? I'm like, my name is Unbreakable. Nice to meet you. Who are you? He says, I'm Batman. He says, oh, Batman. I mean, you do kind of look like a bat. and you're a man. That's a catchy nickname. Why did I use that name? Well, if I wasn't, well, how did you become a bat? Yeah, I'm human, but people just call me Batman. 'Cause I'm dressed as a bat, and my favorite word bats. So I strike heart, like fear in people's hearts. He says, "Oh, that's cool, I guess." As the portal will open up, he says, that's my cue to go. I gotta go. So I see you probably never." And he flies away. He says, "Ah!" As he goes there, he sees Deborah with her broken arm. He says, "What the?" Then Mark will come at the same time as him, saying, "You bastard!" And he'll fly toward Mark will fly towards the that guy because I can't remember his name for Christ's sakes. And Izuku will follow right behind him. They go to the portal as he like finding both of them as they're both just jumping him. Then they kill him, crushing his brains in. As Mark like, as Izuku said, "Mark, you all right?" As he said, "Yeah, I'm good." As they in a desert wasteland, they're like, "So how the hell do we get out of here?" As they talk about where they just went. He said, "So I met this guy called Batman. I met dinosaurs." He said, "Dinosaurs." Man, I wanted to read dinosaurs in this Batman guy. He was pretty lazy. He had a whole talk about it. He said, "Then I met this Spider-Man guy." All right, you went through like how many portals? 10. I only went through one. No fair. He's all right. We need to figure out a way back home. As they said, man, he won. We're gonna die here. As Deku was like, "No, we're not. We're gonna figure our way out of here." You know, only a few minutes later, like 5 minutes, he says, "What is that?" As it's a portal, and the team from the future, like 15 years later, come through the portal, and everybody's like, "It's been 15 years, and yada yada yada. You need to go back." And it's Rumi as well, right there, with Eve, as Rumi says, "Deku, I love you, and our baby boys. No matter what, always love them." And he says, I will. What's wrong?" And she says, just, just love them, no matter what they do. Is that? Can you do that? And she says, "Yeah, of course." What happened? As Eve will say the same thing, saying, "Love her, hate her, tell her something," and they'll both go through the portal. She says, "I can't mess up the future, but just know that I love you," and she kisses him. She has short hair, still bad. She's a little tall, like 6'5", and he's like, "Whoa, you getting tall?" She said, "Yeah." You know, they say, "Are you sure you should have told him that? That they become, that they turn on the Viltrumite side?" As Rumi will say, "It doesn't matter." No, no, the Viltrumites. They, like the twins will become evil, like the Mala twins, but they're like powerful. As she says, "Well, at least he knows he'll always love them, unlike what he did in the future." So basically, I'm gonna explain that future. Like Izuku kids become evil because they're like, "Man, we're like gods and we can kill or do anything." So basically, his like son's going on a rampage, killing everybody. Then Izuku like tells him to stop. Then he hurts their mom, so he kills both of them by accident, and he quits being a hero and never shows his face again. So yeah. Um. Anyway, if you know what happens, back to the main story. As they'll both be like, "Huh, what's going on?" Then May. I said May. I mean Rumi, Ember, and Eve will be like Izuku and Mark, and Mark will get the little beep on his thing saying your parents and little brother are in the Pentagon. Kid, don't worry about it. As he'll be like, "Thank God." I said, "I gotta go," and Izuku like, "I'll catch up with you later." And she said, "No, I'll see you tomorrow." And she says, "All right, be safe." And everybody was like, "What happened?" And Izuku was explaining what happened. Stuff. They went through multiple dimensions. Well, he went through one, and Mark went through 10. So yeah, as everybody like, wow, just wow. As him and Rumi will um go, go. They'll walk because they want to spend as much time as they can with each other. They'll be like, "So, are you okay?" And he says, "I met your future self." She said, "My future self?" She said, "I hope I'm not wrinkly and old." He said, "No, like 15 years from now, like you're tall and muscular and you have short hair." As he touches her face,
She says, "Oh, I have short hair. Do you like that?" As he says, "I like it longish. Something I can grab on." And she says, "Okay." As she touches her stomach and then like once it's in pain, she says, "Oh." She says, "What's wrong?" She says, "It's just the babies are kicking really hard. I hope it's not nothing bad." As he'll be like, "Come here." He'll touch her stomach and feel like both of their hands, and he's okay. Your future self told me to love them no matter what. And I don't know why, but if something do happen, I'm gonna love them no matter what. She's like, "Aw." They hug and kiss, and eventually she's like, "Well, I want to actually go to your house tonight." And he's like, "Oh, is everything all right?" She said, "Yeah, it's just I know I barely spend any time with you anymore. Like you be out, being a hero. I just want to spend time with my boyfriend." As he says, "Boyfriend?" She said, "Yeah, you're my boyfriend." As he says, Then he reaches for his pocket. He says, "I was gonna save this for our anniversary." But then he gets down on one knee and says, "Rumi Grinder, Miracle, the most beautiful hero ever. Will you marry me?" Then she says, "Are you serious?" Then she said yes, of course. Then they don't want to make too much of a ruckus. As they like also Amber and Eve was right behind them, and they said, "Oh, even though he like a senior in high school, but it's close to the end of high school anyway, so who cares?" Yeah, that's what my has they'll be like, "Oh, finally, shit, been long enough." They've been there for like a year, so everything's bow tie tight. As somebody will come in their life and kind of jeopardize it a little bit, but I'm not gonna say who. If you think then comment down below. Anyway, let's continue. As the next day, Izuku just woke up. He's making breakfast. His mom is out on a business trip, you know, upstate Detroit. So he like go see her sometime, and he'd be like, "Wake up, sleepyhead." And she says, "No, I don't want to. They want to go to sleep." And he's like, "Okay." And as he like in the room, on his little, he's on the computer like looking up like articles. He got like the permission. I want to say permission, but he has like the Pentagon, details like to investigations and stuff. He does like side jobs. I want like side jobs, but he does like take down drug dealers and stuff. Basically that black market people, just like that. But then he runs across like cybernetic parts, and he's like, "What on earth?" As he just looks at all these cybernetic people like getting turned into androids and stuff. He's like, "Ah, hell nah." So he like picks this location. Then he goes, he's like, "Hey, I'll be right back. Just call me if you need me, and I love you." As he kisses her head, then fly out the window, and she said, "Wow." Then go back to sleep. And he's flying to South California. Yeah, South California, all the way from New York. He flies fast though. He's fast. As he gets there, he's like, hmm. Then he started going looking around in the area. It's like near the docks. If they got docks near California, I don't think so. I don't know. As he'll go to a warehouse. I say warehouse. Then he'll hear like some commotion saying, "Hey, the boss said he wants this down now." Sorry about that. The boss said he wants this stuff now. So if you don't hurry up, that's our heads. As the guy say, "Hey, you're not the one making these things, nor is him. So I don't want you running your mouth. All right. This shit is 10 feet. 10 feet. You know how much iron I need for this? I don't know why he even want to make these. Like heroes will destroy them. Honestly, he's such a dumbass. And he's hey, watch your mouth. This thing pays good, and I'm gonna live by it. All right, nothing more, nothing less. Ouch. Hold on. As he says, nothing more, nothing less. Then he says, "Fine, I'm almost done anyway." As Zuko will peek through the window and look at 15 10 feet robots And he's like, what the fuck? And like he'll like crash the noise. Stop! As he halt, you'll be thrown into custody if anything happens. So I advise you not to move. As the two guys like, oh shit, that's a hero. He said, yeah, I'm unbreakable, and I see that you're doing something real illegal here. So you want to explain? As he grabs both of them by the collar and fires them up. So explain now or be dropped. And he says, fine, fine, fine. Our boss, he wants to take over the California, South and North. He says why? For power, of course. But we tell him that heroes will stop him. He think these big robots going to do something about it. As they're 10 feet robots. They're really small. As that's really small, really big. I want to say they're at how tall should I make them? Hold on. Sorry about that. Gotta lay it out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. As they'll be like, fine, fine, okay. As these things are, I want to say they're at a little bit of Pacific Rim height, but not that big. I want to say they're like medium of Pacific Rim. And she says, there are some big robots. And she says, who's your boss? He says, his name is Metalhead. All right, that's all I know. Metalhead. And he says, I dealt with this bastard before. Did he used to work in New York? And they said, yeah. So he got busted by Invincible and the Globe Heroes, whatever the fuck they call Hero Global, whatever. It's basically Justice League, but it's like only 5 people. As he says, that bastard. Where is he? As they tell him where his location is, and he says, "All right, you two are going in custody. You guys are going to prison, but I'll tell them that your sentence will be easy, up to 2 years." They said, "All right, deal, fair enough." And they'll both they be thrown in the cop car, as cops and I won't say cops, FBI will come and take the robots away, and he'll fly towards Metalhead base. He says, Metalhead, as he got tons of dudes there, and they started shooting at Deku. He'll fly past them and use Detroit Smash. Then he'll like shockwave everybody away into one big pile, and they're all knocked out. His Metalhead, he's like, oh shit, not this again. Hey, look, kid. As he said, I have enough of you. As he'll stab, like he'll do like a closed hand and like rip out, like punch through his chest. He's people, I swear. Then he'll rip out his hand, like, oh, you were a robot. Thought you'd be human. As he says, well, job done, I guess. Then he'll fly away, back to Rumi. He sees she's awake, watching TV, the bowl of cereal. She says, oh, hey. She says, hey, where you go? South Dakota. South Carolina. And she says, anything happen there? Not really. Stop army of robots being spread around the country. And she says, typical. As they were just chilling on, the, ouch. As they were just chilling on the, couch, just laying down, watching TV. They're like, what should their names be? And he says, fuck, I forgot. As she's like, huh? I forgot their name. I came up with them soon as I left. Oh Lord, I'm terrible. She says, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As they come up with names right there, and their names should be ow, 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 ouch, Ross and Kevin. As they said, that's nice. Ross Grinder, Kevin Grinder, or Kevin Midoriya and Ross Midoriya. I like that. She says, "I know you do. I can tell by your face." She says, "Yeah, yeah." And she starts like kissing her stomach. You guys like that? And her stomach will like move. And she says, can they hear me?" And she says, "Of course they can." Oh, they keep on moving. She says, "Oh, hi, hi." As her like one of them will kick, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's enough. Time for nap time." And she starts eating her cereal, then you know they'll be satisfied and go to sleep. So that actually does work. That shit is duh. They'll hear like a little earthquake explosion. Like, what on earth? As he looks down the street, it's like two armed trucks, like with people in it. They're like, bank robbery. I'll be right back. She says, "Don't forget your costume." He says, "Oh, you're right." Changes into it, then and flies away. And he's like, "All right, so what's going on?" I was just in the middle of something amazing. I said, "Oh crap, it's unbreakable. Shoot him." And she's like, "Really, guys? Really?" As he'll take them down with ease. But then one of them has a rocket launcher. He says, "What in the world?" Then he gets hit with it, then like flies back. He says, "Ow, now that actually hurts." He says, "Ugh, ugh," he kicks him in the face. He says, "Now you better think about that." No, the police will come, SWAT team, and say, "You're good. You all right? Unbreakable, unbreakable." He said, "Yeah, I'm good. Just make sure these guys get thrown into custody and make their sentence long." That is what we just wanted some money. He destroyed a building, jackass, and it had women and children in it. They could have died because of you. As he's a the people you're around. All right, dipshit. As he'll fly back to, but he'll make it seem like he'll fly far away, then to back to his apartment. He's like, ugh. I see his roomie's knocked out. He's like, "Aw, my baby girl," you know. Then he's just watching the news and see there's a kaiju attack, and he's like, "What the hell? Why hasn't nobody called me?" As he says, the news like, "Don't worry, the League of the Globe, Heroes of the Globe, is here." Oh, that's why. Huh. Anyway, he's just watching. He's like, "Come on, uppercut, uppercut," and he sees Immortal uppercut him. He's like, "Yeah." Then he sees Monster Girl just hissing the leg. "Yeah, kick their ass, kick his ass, kick it," and they win. He's like, "Yeah." That was pretty fun. As he says, "So this is what it feels like watching heroes fight, huh?" As he's like, "I should probably retire. I mean, I know this pays good and all, but I don't want to die." And she says, "But you have to." And she says, "Huh? Rumi?" And she says, "Well, you have to set a good responsibility for our kids." And he says, "Aw." And kisses her forehead. He says, "Well, I guess it's getting too late. I'll go to sleep." And they'd be knocked out on the couch. Then he'll get this strange sensation in his head. He gets a massive migraine. He's like, "Oh, my head." As he'll go to, the what's it called, the mirror, and he'll see he got red veins on his neck going up to his temple. He's like, "What in the world?" As he'll press it and like goes away. He says, "Huh, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow." And this is where I'm gonna leave it off. As I know it's a short one, because there's a lot to the comments. They're like there's multiple side stuff in the comment, and most of these like the stuff are marks, and I'm trying to like put Midoriya in the main story of Invincible. But if you want more like side stories to like fighting his own villains or something, let me know and I'll get right back with you. I know it's a short video, but don't worry, I know a new video will be coming out today as well, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.